Welcome back, Jayhawks fans, to Over 50. So we saw I think, a masterful game by the Kansas Jayhawks, defeating Iowa State and Ames and Hilton 70-61. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button, comment down below, share this video with your friends out there. And this was, I think, I don't want to say a statement game because Iowa State is so offensively challenged, but the Jayhawks without Ochai Agbaji, who's no doubt an undeniable player of the year candidate, and no Remy Martin, Kansas looked like they might have some trouble the first half. I mean, the first half they had 14 turnovers, and this is a team that averages 14 turnovers for a game, and they already had their average of turnovers by halftime. But then Kansas came out and just played amazingly. These guys had to basically, I guess you could say it was a game of role reversals, because when you have Ochai Agbaji in there, everyone just kind of plays the role. You know, the offense kind of goes through Ochai Agbaji and, you know, they complement his scoring. Well, without him there, they had to come and do the scoring. And I think it's hard to, I don't know, two players just really stood out to me. Christian Brown, he had his standard 13 points, but Dejuan Harris, you can see his stat line right here in the middle. Try to highlight that for you. 14 points, 4 steals, 8 assists, 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. He missed his only 3, 2 for 3 from the line. But this assist to turnover ratio, just slightly better than a 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio. That I think is really good, because the way the game was starting out, it wasn't looking good. I mean, he had 3 real quick turnovers. David McCormack didn't help with the turnovers. Neither did Jalen Wilson, as you can see. Wilson had 5 all by himself. McCormack 4, Harris 3. But I want to draw some attention to David McCormack, and I've been hard on David McCormack all year long. And I've been saying that we need, I just can't get this to highlight. I've been saying that we need to have David McCormack play like David McCormack. And you can see he had 14 points, 13 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 assists, a steal. I mean, but he was 7 for 7 from the floor. And David McCormack was taking mid-range jumpers. I mean, he was taking not quite top of the key, but, you take another half a step back and, he was taking 17, 18 footers, and he was draining them. I mean, there's nothing but net. He had a really awful pass decision at the end of the game. Thank goodness the game wasn't any closer than it was. But, he just basically out-threw Joseph Uchefau, who also played well. He hasn't had a whole lot of minutes this year. I mean, he shot his 3rd free throw tonight. He was 2 for 2 on his free throws. Not shooting great from the floor for Uchefau, but it was nice to see him with 7 points. And he did some things. He had some steals, 3 steals, 4 assists. I mean, those are the kinds of things that your role players have to step up and do when you're missing your main guys. And I've always talked about the rebounding edge. And if you look here, there's another night where Iowa State had 26 rebounds. Kansas had 37 rebounds. So anytime Kansas out rebounds the opposition, it usually equals a win. Plus, Kansas doesn't usually lose back-to-back games. I think they're 101-15 coming off losses in the Bill Self era. So, I mean, just being 101-15 is good enough as it is. But doing that after a loss, I think, is really great. Kansas shot 56% from the floor, almost 39% from three-point range. Iowa State struggled. That's the only way to put it. I mean, just over 40% from the floor, 23% from three-point range. I'll be nice and rounded up. 67% from the free throw line. Kansas shot 69%. There weren't a whole lot of free throws in this game. You can see just a total of 19. Kansas had a total of 11 team fouls. Iowa State 17. But this was a good game to see Kansas get this win on the road. They stay atop the Big 12, and they have Baylor on Saturday in Allen Fieldhouse. So the Fog will be jumping and making noise. Hopefully Ochai Agbaji will be back for that. I'm not exactly positive on when, the whole Coof thing affected him. I think he's got to sit out 5 days. So if it was Monday, then you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. He would be able to play Saturday. So it sounds like Coach Self is holding out optimism that he will play. And usually Coach Self doesn't say things like that unless he's, got a pretty good feeling about it. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, Jayhawks fans. Once again, Kansas victorious 70-61 over Iowa State. If you wouldn't mind, hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the video, comment down below. And until Saturday, Jayhawk fans, take care of yourselves and rock chalk.